The Fountain of Youth was directed by Guy Ritchie, or at least partially was directed by Guy Ritchie. I think this was he kind of came in midway through the project after the original director quit, or I think. Starring John Krasinski, he's kind of like this globe-trotting archaeologist, art thief type person who's finding all these paintings to find the Fountain of Youth for his boss, who is played by I'm just gonna call him General Hux because I don't remember his real name. And they try to go and find these, like I said, these paintings, and they come across uh, like I said, they try to find the Fountain of Youth, and John Krasinski gets his sister, who is played by is it Natalie Portman. Is it Natalie Portman? Jennifer Gardner? I can't remember who's in the movie now. But anyway, his sister, he gets his sister, who is actually works at one of the museums where he steals a painting from, and they think that she's involved with that in some way, and they fire her, and she goes on this quest with him. And yeah, this movie, although fun in some ways, I just think it was just very long. It's kind of boring in a way. There's some cool scenes, very digital. It's like a cool chase scene at the beginning of the movie with John Krasinski and like these uh, Taiwanese gangsters, where he's trying to escape them, train station and everything. There's some weird, CGI stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a scene where he's in this very populated area and he gets trapped. He runs into something and he gets trapped, and he shoots a gun up in the air a couple times, and then camera pans down to his people, and he's holding his hand. He's holding his hand like this, and he's outside of his truck, and he's not holding a gun unless it's just really well hidden. But I'm pretty sure they told him, put your hand up in the air and do this, and we'll add the gun in post. And they didn't add the gun in that last part, which was kind of a goof that I saw noticed in the movie. And I could be totally wrong. I might have to watch it again, but pretty sure he's just doing this and sticking his arm out of the bottom of his car, or the window, and he's pretending like he's holding the gun. Um, but yeah, this movie is very familiar. It's familiar, or it's reminiscent of the Mummy, obviously, because it takes place in Egypt in some parts. It's reminiscent of Indiana Jones. It's reminiscent of stuff like that. Reminiscent of, yeah, I guess those are the main ones. Indiana Jones and the Mummy, and Brendan Fraser's the Mummy. He's like this wisecracking, guy who's up for adventure whenever he's doing at the cost, and you know his sister's like the straight edge, like you're gonna get me in trouble, and there's like this whole subplot with music and everything. Natalie Portman, I can't remember. Now I can't remember who's in the movie. Uh, but anyway, there's like a subplot with that character's kid involving music, and it's like they talk about that at the beginning of the movie where he's like a very musical kind of a prodigy, and it comes in later in the movie. So it's very indicative of a lot of things, but it's an all right watch if you're just looking for something to throw on in the background, but not really something you would want to sit down, like you want something that needs to be seen in theaters or anything like that. You'd be better off watching either like the Mummy or those Indiana Jones movies. Hell, even the new Indiana Jones is better than this movie. And I haven't even seen it yet, so I'm just talking out of my ass there. But yeah, that's what I think of the movie. What do you guys think? Do you like this film? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And yeah, that's what I think of the movie. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.